They thought no one was watching, but the cameras caught everything. Here are 5 instances when dumb employees realized they got caught stealing on camera. Number 5. Employee swipes $5,000 in lottery tickets as a cashier. Officers arrive at a 7-Eleven in response to reports that a cashier is stealing from the store. In only 2 weeks, the cashier has stolen over $5,000 in lottery tickets. Watch as the officers confront her and uncover the details of her scheme.
Hello. How you doing? Good, how you doing? Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Are you Destiny?
Yes.
Can you come talk to me for a second? We'll go in the back.
Have you ordered you?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for this other officer then. Okay. Good. All right, so you Destiny?
Yes.
Can you confirm your date of birth for me?
June 2nd, 2000.
Okay. So do you have any reason why we're here talking to you?
No, sir.
No reason at all? Okay. So it's been brought to our attention that on three different occasions that they're short some lottery tickets.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to read you your rights, okay? And then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. If you talk to me, you have the right to stop answering questions and speak to an attorney at any time. Do you understand each of these rights?
Yes.
Okay. So now knowing these rights, are you willing to speak to me and answer questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I have a question. Can I call Okay.
Can you call who?
No, because the girl that's still with me.
Okay.
The suspect admits to taking what she describes as just a few tickets, but the evidence tells a very different story.
So do you have any knowledge on what I'm talking about? Any missing one?
Yes. Yes.
So what's going on?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do get in lottery screen.
So you're taking lottery tickets?
But I pay for some, but not all of them.
You pay for some, but not all of them? Okay. How many would you say you've taken?
Not a lot, because I've been paying for most of them. For I really do pay for them.
Okay. Have you had any winners?
Not all the time, no.
But you've had some?
Yeah, but it's most of them that I've done paid for. Like, I have receipts that I done paid for majority of them at my house for real. I have receipts.
Okay. So on some of the tickets, you're scanning them, and then you're scratching off the barcode at the bottom, scanning them, and then taking money out of the register?
Not all. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you don't know how many you've taken? No. Okay. Is there a reason you're doing it?
No, sir.
Are you hurting for money?
I mean, kind of, but...
I mean, I know we all are. Times are tough, but...
You can be honest. We're not here to yell at you or nothing. You can be totally honest with us. We're being 100%, so just be honest.
Just no real reason? Okay. How long have you been working here?
Like 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks? Okay. And so we have 3 dates in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound right? You don't know?
No.
Okay.
The woman's scheme is simple. She steals lottery tickets during her shift, scratches them off without paying, and cashes out the winnings. Unfortunately for her, the transactions have been traced to her shifts, and the Florida Lottery flagged the store after detecting unusual payout patterns.
So there's a lot of tickets missing. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. So can you hold this for me a second? Yep. So on the 22nd, the lottery register showing negative over $2,300.
Oh, see, I know I never got that.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I misspoke. On the 22nd, So this is face value. I'm not talking about cash that you taken out of the register.
Officer, I never got over.
So the ticket value, okay, on the 22nd is over $1,200 worth of tickets. On the 23rd, there's over $1,700 worth of tickets, and then yesterday there's over $2,300 worth of tickets.
I never got over that much money for real.
No, I'm talking about tickets.
Oh, yeah,
So a ticket, for example, $50 per ticket. So that adds up. That adds up. So I'm not talking about cash. So
that you said I stole over $2,300 over tickets. Basically, that's what I.
So there's $5,318 worth of tickets missing.
And y'all said
they're all coming. They're all coming.
They all like I stole all of them.
So what I'm saying is based on numbers provided during your shift, second shift between 2 and 10. These are the numbers missing.
And it's all me basically. That's what you're saying.
So from what we're being told is you've been the only one here on second shift between 2 and 10. Is that correct?
Yes, but.
And then that's the amount showing missing for those 3 days.
But I know I did not. Wow, that is crazy.
But you have taken tickets without paying for them.
I haven't took all that amount. I'm real. I know I haven't for real.
But you have taken tickets without paying for them, scratching them off, and cashing out, and keeping the change.
Not all. Yes.
I understand you're saying not all of them, but I'm asking you. That is the case. You just don't know. You don't know how many tickets you've taken. You don't know how much cash you've taken. But okay.
With the suspect admitting to the theft, the officers move in to take decisive action. See how the suspect responds to what happens next.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
I have a question. I'm
gonna be honest with you, yes.
Okay, because can I call somebody because
so what I need
I'm not from down here.
So listen to me. Don't pull away from me.
I'm
it's gonna make it worse. We'll explain everything.
No, sir, listen.
You're gonna make it worse. You're gonna add resisting charges.
Listen, I'm not from down here. I don't have no people down here.
We will explain.
Oh my!
Don't make this worse.
Can y'all
put your hands behind your back?
Wow, my baby is in daycare and I don't have nobody to pick her up. Can I call somebody, please?
Just give me a second and I will explain everything.
Oh my God. Can I have somebody to pick her up? Oh no, that's why I'm trying to call my baby daycare.
How old's your child?
She's 4. She's 5. She just turned 5 yesterday. Oh wow.
Are those too tight? Are they okay?
No, not really.
Can your roommate pick up your baby?
She's not on her list. That's why I'm trying to call her because she don't.
Who's on the list?
Only me. I'm not from down here. I just moved down here. I don't have no people down here at all.
39, okay. I have one black female, 1015. All right, so right now, you are being placed on arrest for, it's a felony charge for the dollar amount that was taken. So felony grand theft, that's what you're being charged with, okay? Once you get down to the jail, once you get booked and processed, they will allow you to make a phone call.
But
what time does your daughter's school close?
Her school closed at 5 o'clock.
At 5? Okay.
With a 5-year-old child and another one on the way, the suspect is given a moment of leniency. The officer allows her to make a phone call to organize the pickup of her child at daycare.
If I were to call the school,
I'm trying to call the girl that have my car so she can tell them like I'm going to jail so she can pick my baby up.
So that's what I'm going to ask you.
Yes.
Do you think if I call the school?
But I don't let them know I'm going to jail though. That's no.
Okay, there might not be any other reason. I mean, they might not then
I'm trying to call the girl that have my car. That's what I'm trying to tell you so she can know what's going on because she don't know what's going on at all.
But he's trying to explain to you, are they going to allow her to pick up the kid because she's not on the list?
That's what I'm saying. If I call the school, they may allow it.
It's okay. Can you just call her? Yeah, that's her right there.
That's her?
Mm-hmm. You have to call 2 times. Okay, hang up and then call again.
So this isn't a big, long conversation. This is what's happening.
I understand. Come on. I gotta. Yeah.
Don't. I'm doing this I'm doing this for a favor for you. I don't have to do this.
Mm-hmm. Where you at? How far? Okay, because you have to tell her girl they taking me to jail. Hurry up and come up here, please. Cause I gotta. You at the light right by 7-Eleven? Alright, by the time I'm gonna be walking out, you probably be pulling up, hopefully. Alright.
Alright, we'll go this way.
I have a question.
Do you have anything else you need?
No.
You have a purse or anything?
I have a question. Do you know
We'll be right back.
Okay. What's your question?
will I have a bond?
A bond?
Yeah.
There will be, but I don't know the exact amount at the second.
When the suspect's sister arrives on the scene, the officers, still showing courtesy, allow her a second phone call before taking her to the car.
Come here.
You gotta take it to the car first.
Okay, Takira, come to the car. Come to the car.
What do you need?
Huh?
What do you need?
It's
we need to
She
go.
got a baby.
I understand that.
Baby.
Bro, who you on the phone? Oh, you calling me?
Yeah.
They got my phone.
Okay, Destiny, what you need me to do?
Okay, boom. I need you for one. You want to pick Tyler up from school.
I know that.
Okay,
What's your mama number?
I don't know her number by heart. 816.
Jerry number? I'm gonna
You got
be
her?
checking. I'm gonna push you
Yeah, I
out.
got
I'm gonna get your
Every
body
now and
tonight. It's in your purse.
Despite the officer being lenient with her, listen to what the suspect has to say.
Can you see if there's a female
Hello?
officer or deputy
Huh?
that can
Hey,
put you sit?
it's
Or
Tykeria.
pat
Destiny
down?
need to talk to you.
Ma, okay, so they gonna take me to jail, so I'm gonna call you when I get in there.
Who's gonna take you to jail?
Ma, I'm gonna tell you when I get to work. When I get to the house.
I'll get yours.
Ma, it's okay.
I can do all that, Mom. I'ma make
You got
sure
your
all
ideas,
that.
though?
Yes.
All right, Ma, it's okay.
All right, man.
Can you write her number down for me? Takira, I need you.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're about to get a resisting charge.
How?
Because you're not, we're
You don't
not.
understand. I have a child like the. Y'all got me fucked
And I
up
just
here.
allowed you to speak to her, and you didn't mention anything about a child. You just called your mother.
I did. Yeah, I meet my mama too. Bitch,
You
I
didn't?
gotta get funded
Okay.
out. Y'all got me
All right.
on another county.
So since you're gonna act like that, don't ask for any more favors.
Can you just hold me? Cause you touching me too tight for real. Like real.
Keep pulling away. So
Okay, cause I'm supposed to go both ways.
I'm gonna go around this way.
Y'all both pulling me different ways. Can y'all hurry up and take me to the jail? Cause I'm pregnant and DC, cause I know they're not fucking in the back. I already know my rights. Come out here and do the police. I know these handcuffs not supposed to be in the back and I'm pregnant, but okay.
The suspect was taken into custody and was charged with felony grand theft and sentenced to 3 years of probation. Number 4. Entitled employee thinks she can go home after stealing on the job. Up next, officers responded to another lottery ticket theft, this time involving a Winn-Dixie cashier who stole $11,000 in scratch-offs. Watch as they unravel her scheme and witness her attempt to talk her way out of arrest.
Alright, so what's happening is we have an associate. We started seeing some lottery shortages over here for instant ticketing online. It started back around the beginning of July, and it's gone on till present. So,
since July, this individual's been selecting
lottery cards, playing online tickets. Yes.
Okay. Can we go back in there for me real quick?
Can you tell me what's going on if I can try to
I don't know what's going on, so I can.
That's because I don't want my kids to be stuck out the door. And
I know. Well, I don't know what's going on yet, so let me talk to him and we'll go from there.
So have her on video, selecting tickets, mainly at the liquor store. She would just scratch the bottom to see if they were winning or not, discard them if they weren't, cash them if they were. And then there's also another process on the cash register to where, like if somebody brings up a winning ticket, we can key in instant lottery redemption and then put in the dollar amount and then we pay that out. Well, she figured out that she could do that even without a winning ticket and everything's still balanced on the back end in our world. But then when we got the bill from lottery, then obviously we were like, okay, well, we paid out more redemptions than what we received.
Okay.
And so that's when all this started unfolding. So we're looking at total that I can prove that she took was $10,653, something like that, during that time period.
Every instance on video camera?
Every instance on video, I got it all in a thumb drive for you. Everything instance on video, I've got the our report that shows our redemptions on our register, and then all of the redemptions on the Florida lottery terminal, since we don't own that, I had to get that through the state. And that shows everything of what ticket she scanned, what the value is on an Excel spreadsheet. So
is there
that's how
any
I
type
handle
of
everything.
login for her information?
No.
It doesn't matter. The machine is a machine. Anybody
The machine's a machine, anybody can do it, but it's her scheduled shift. And obviously on video, she's the only one at the liquor store because we usually only work one person at the liquor store at the time.
To summarize, the employee would scratch lottery tickets during her shift, cashing in the winnings and discarding the losers. Later, she discovered a flaw in the store's system that allowed her to process payouts without entering a ticket number or code. This loophole enabled her to steal $11,000 through fraudulent transactions.
Basically, she's been taking lottery tickets, scanning the bottom if they're winners or not. If they're not winners, they dump away. If they are winners, she scans them, takes the money. And she found a way to make a lottery ticket a winner every time. And it's been going on since July. They have a thumb drive full of all the...
It started July 2nd, I think was the first day that we discovered it.
So do you have like date and times written out? Do you have anything written out yet or no?
Everything's on that thumb drive as far as Excel spreadsheets.
As the officers deliberate and speak with the store manager outside the security room, the suspect does something that's completely unexpected.
So she's basically taking lottery tickets, scanning them. But don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, for gameplay.
Okay.
You said...
My understanding.
Sorry, I didn't know what's going on for if I'm calling.
I will tell you, we're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what I have, okay? I'm going to figure out if we're taking a jail or not taking a jail.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you know. Once I know, I will let you know, okay? So can you sit down for me?
I don't want to lose my kids either.
Okay.
I have a 7-year-old and a child that's in school right now having an asthma attack.
So let them figure out what's going on, and
Just
then
take a seat for me, we'll figure it out.
They'll let you make a decision.
So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
Because the allegations, I guess, we have going on
They
against
still
you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well, now that they did their investigation. Now they can tell us what they have
No,
going on.
he said he had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going on.
Well, they're providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July, okay? So it's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay, so.
He explained to you, it was like...
He said,
Book numbers and ticket numbers.
So, yes, we're gonna... Is that something you wrote down?
Yeah, this is what I got. Let me see it.
You want that back or?
She's right, she's adding to it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
The suspect shows no sign of remorse, answering the officer with blatant disrespect. The manager, who has been in his position for 15 years, comments that this is the first time anyone has discovered how to cheat the system.
They do instant lottery redemption as a hand key,
Right.
and then they put $30. We give you $30.
Right.
Well, everything balances in our world until the state, which we only get quarterly. The state sends us a bill that says, "Hey,
You actually overpaid something.
we overpaid in redemptions because she figured out that she could just do that instant lottery redemption for no ticket and take whatever money she wanted out of the
Winner
cash."
or a fake.
Correct. Or not, loser. Winner or
Not even
loser.
having a ticket. Not even having a ticket. She just goes up to the register and goes instant lottery redemptions, $100.
Oh, okay.
$100.
You don't even have to scan the
$100.
ticket.
Correct.
You can just computerize.
Correct.
Is that normal practice?
In my 15 years here, I've never had somebody figure that part out that they could just do it without a ticket. So obviously something on our back end that might need to be addressed. But
Yeah.
because they gave us that opportunity.
Okay.
And then she played some online stuff too. I mean, the online's probably a couple $100, but the rest adds up to the, $10,600 something.
Okay. Do you have a printout of the total?
I didn't print it out because it was just so big. I mean, these reports are
This
massive.
PDF that you have, this USB that you have, what is on it?
I've got all the video of all her doing all this stuff. I have all the receipts of
Video, security.
yeah, security video. Yeah,
Timestamp and dated?
yeah, timestamp dated. I have one file that has all the video, one file that has.
Now watch as the officer confronts the suspect and how she reacts to learning that there's a possibility for her to go to jail.
I've always been out here.
Huh?
I've just been out here.
She also figured out that if
So I just saw that she got up over there and you moved back, so.
Oh, because you jumped. Because she told me to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off the daycare bed and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was.
I know.
But I do need this data.
right.
So,
Like she could pull
That's what I'm trying to figure out because the people in my neighborhood make sure they get off the bed. So I'm trying to think who went around my house that
I
I
would
know.
try to figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So while we're figuring out stuff right here, so you figure out what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask him, did he get the statement that they were just talking to me about this 2 months ago? And
I will
stopped?
gladly ask him. Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be talking with them. We're going to figure out what we have going on. You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family, for your kids
So
and
they
stuff.
went to jail.
There's a possibility.
Why?
Because apparently you stole almost $11,000 from this
And my
business.
the head Corey in charge that run this store,
I'm not-
they had a conversation with me,
Okay.
and they wrote me up for
But let me, like I said, let me figure out what they have over here. Just get somebody, see if they can pick your kids up just in case if you do happen to go to jail.
That's the
Okay?
thing. I'm trying to think who can I call. My family don't stay here. They stay in Georgia.
Okay. Well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friends with child protective services.
So can I call y'all one of the police officers that used to work with you guys?
Can I get my laptop real quick?
Used to or does?
So
Or,
all
I
right.
don't know.
So
I don't know,
Corey in
sir.
charge didn't tell you about the meeting we had.
Hang on.
See now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told you. You just can't interrupt. We're talking now. So figure out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
The officer allows the suspect to arrange for her kids to be picked up from school, but she's not done with her rude remarks and unreasonable requests.
Can she walk me in the
No.
bathroom?
No.
I'm bleeding. Like
No.
she's walking with me.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I can't even go pee.
No, you cannot
So
go pee.
how do I supposed to use the bathroom?
It's either you make phone calls now for somebody to get your kids. Okay? I'm helping you. That, or I put you in handcuffs and we just go. No, we're not doing that.
So I can't even go.
We have to listen to.
It's mine. You're in my custody right now. You're not free to go. You're under investigative detention right now, okay? You know what that
I
means?
also want to talk to you.
Okay.
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 So what was the question?
For the complaint.
Just the actual total amount, see if we can just put.
Let me get my phone.
I see. Let me ask you a question. If a police standing in front of me, they could deny me for using the restroom?
You gotta tell them why we're in front of you. They're making accusations of you stealing $11,000 from Winn-Dixie.
Say it again, Auntie. Okay, because when I started back over here, he's saying that $11,000 worth of lotto I took. So the police stand here. I have to pee. I'm bleeding. Like he telling me no, I cannot go. I just asked him. He said no, she can't even go with me. He said I have to stand here.
Cool.
Yes.
Can you just forward that email to that email right there?
Yeah.
2230.
It's standard protocol for the officer to search and escort a detained suspect before allowing them to use the restroom. However, the suspect remains defiant, arguing with the officer's orders.
If a female could pull me, I should be able to go.
It has to be law enforcement.
Y'all can't stand at the door. Ain't no
I
windows
cannot.
in the bathroom.
Do you have I need a female reference at that point.
Oh my gosh.
No,
He
the thing
said
is,
no, I
I'm having a
cannot
female
go.
officer come here that's going to search you prior to going to the
Oh,
bathroom.
she could search me. You want me to take it?
No,
What's this in my pocket? No, I wasn't opening my clothes.
No.
This was in my pocket.
You're fine. I know.
These only thing in here is milk and it's leaking. That's it.
No, you are fine. Okay.
He's saying no. I said can't go.
But why don't you ask her, see if she will
Yes.
go pick up your little ones just in case you do have to come with me.
I cannot hear you. Okay. She said the same thing you said.
What?
I'm sorry, when the police say something to me, I'll call somebody who used to work for the police department.
Okay.
She said as long as it's a female officer, I can go. Other than that, if it's a male, I cannot go. I have to sit here and hold my hair.
Correct.
So, Mr. Art, so they didn't tell you about the write-up they gave me for that?
What's that?
They didn't tell you about the write-up, the whole conversation we had in here? Because I had it with Charles in court.
That's fine. I mean,
But it's just about the same thing you just talked about.
correct. Because at that point we didn't know where the loss was coming
He said the lotto is messing up. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop. He said because it's a lot of money for that. And then after that, it was another one for the.
Ginger's gonna go upstairs and see
what's
what's
money
coming.
order.
We don't have time to do full investigation of this.
I know.
Florida lottery security officers arrive on the scene, and the responding officer informs them about the case.
3 days ago, lottery police got contacted by Winn-Dixie about it. They've compiled all the paperwork and all like the files and everything for Winn-Dixie. So there's a PDF up here with like tons of information on it about video surveillance, I guess each actual scratch-off ticket, dates, times, money value. I mean, we're looking at like 11 grand over 5 months, man. I mean, that's
corpus problem.
Well, it's theft. It's grand theft.
Yeah, but so Winn-Dixie has their own corporate that investigates shit like this.
Yeah, well.
And they
charges.
You wait 5 months to do this.
Well, they just knew about it 3 weeks ago because they got alerted by the state regarding, I guess, basically they sent a summary or whatever, and I guess they said like, oh, you're over this amount because basically each ticket has a value. So she would go in, just go to the computer and just take money out without scanning a ticket. So that they hit. Okay. And then I guess that when they found out about it, they started investigating it, contacted lottery police. Lottery police sent them all the information. I guess he just got the rest of the information, I don't know, yesterday, today, or 2 days ago, and then I guess she's here. So nobody's talked to her yet. And I guess lottery police said that they have too high of a workload that they're not going to come take this, and that it's just simple grand theft. And if you need him to come to the station to go this way, to explain all the paperwork and how to read it and all this other kind of stuff,
They've been helpful already, so
he'd be more than happy to come do that.
I appreciate it.
Like, I don't understand why they just don't do it, but whatever.
The officers now talk with the store manager once again to inform him about what comes next.
Fill out a statement form. Basically, just put your information here.
Okay.
Down here, put her information.
Okay.
And then let's just make this the easy way. So on the statement form, just write, on this date at this time, I was informed of XYZ. You begin an investigation, which you ultimately determine that from this month, this day, to this month, this day, employee X was doing XYZ. You contact the lottery police. They went ahead and sent you over all the files as far as video, dates, times. I'm assuming the transactions.
Yeah, like all the video and all the registered transaction was from us, and then I had to go through the state to get their lottery terminal reports.
And that's like
what I contacted.
The scans of the actual.
The scans, right.
And then just say you got all of that information. Just say that it has been determined that the total amount of theft from the business or whatever is X amount of dollars, and then just put in there that you wish to pursue charges.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we don't have to go too deep into yours.
Right. I mean, everything's on the thumb drive. So
yeah.
Well, I know it's going to take some time to do day by day and each time, and that's a lot.
That's what I was going to say. It's probably going to be she, obviously depending on what she says, when I interview her. If she doesn't, then we'll probably have to release her while we continue to work the investigation, because it sounds like it's kind of in depth for months, right? So, and once we arrest her, the state has 33 days to file on those charges. So if we can't really make sense of it for them, then they're going to drop it. So,
I mean, obviously the only thing I'm worried about is restitution, so obviously I have to go through the prosecution part to get that.
so is it Winn-Dixie that's at a loss, or is it Florida Lottery?
I'm at a loss for the value of the tickets.
Okay.
Now, the cases that I've worked for in the past is we'll prosecute for the value of the tickets because that's my loss, and then the state goes after that person for the winnings of those fraud tickets.
Okay.
So that's what usually happens.
So that's
The manager is determined to press charges to gain restitution, with the store at a loss of over $11,000.
and that for the Florida Lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the total value for the
For my loss is 10,000. Yeah, 10,653
for the just the lottery?
for the tickets. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the value for the state's probably going to be triple that.
Probably.
Yeah, depending on what you.
Yeah. So, like I said, just on that, just kind of like, just this date you found out about this, you begin an investigation, and just kind of the format of it. So, because I'll more likely I'll be doing the initial, just a brief, just we got here reference to this is what he said. It was handed over to them to spend the more manpower time to sit there and go through everything.
So what's most likely going to happen is they're going to take the initial report. It'll come up to us, and then we're going to look at everything that you provided them and kind of make sense of it for the state, and then file the charges.
Okay.
So as long as I get it through the courts, I mean that's my only hope of getting restitution. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Let me
bet
grab
too
my
much on
laptop and then
that.
I'll work on that.
All right. Who do you want to do Miranda an interview?
Do you feel comfortable? You have more knowledge of it. Do you feel comfortable just going through it?
I don't really have a lot of knowledge, but I'll give it a shot.
Just to understand it. I always understand.
Yeah.
Now the officers move to question the suspect. Once again, how she answers and how she reacts is unexpected.
As long as this chair doesn't break on me. I just want. What was your? I know your last name is Bird. What was your first name again, ma'am?
You can read my Miranda rights.
I am, yes.
Send me up for the jail.
I didn't say that, but
I know that-
in order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, okay, because we are doing an investigation, in order for me to legally speak to you, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. Somebody said you're going to jail, okay, but I have to read these to you, okay? So, what was your first name? States that the Constitution requires I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now or have him or her present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. If you desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during the interview, just speak up at any time. If at any time hereafter you wish to remain silent or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped. Do you understand your rights? You willing to speak to me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Is that a yes? Is that a yes? Okay.
While the footage of her confession has been redacted, written records reveal that the suspect, identified as Bird, admitted to stealing the tickets. She claimed she needed the money for milk and other essentials for her newborn child and confessed to stealing for 2 months, stopping briefly before resuming. Now continuing the footage, the officer, showing sympathy for her situation, offers advice on what she could have done differently or what steps she can take in the future. Yet her response is anything but what you'd expect.
There are resources out there, okay? And if you need help, you need to contact us, Salvation Army, Rescue Outreach Mission. There's a whole different slew of things out there, okay? We have a pamphlet at our police department, which is...
My address.
So I know where you live, to make sure all your information's right. Okay? There are pamphlets we have that have 100 different types of resources out there.
Okay, well, okay, what else do my address?
So I know where you live.
Why you gotta know where I live?
For a report.
My address has to be on the report?
Everything will be on a report. This is what's happening, okay? You're gonna take a ride to jail, okay? So, sit down.
Come on.
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on. If you catch my house.
Hang tight. We have some things that need to be handled over here. So, have a seat.
Okay, what will be the charge?
Grand theft and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and itemize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
So I'm gonna have a felony charge.
Yes. 2 felonies. But it's 1 count now, but it's going to add up.
Okay, so I won't even get no bond. Okay.
I believe there is. Don't quote me on it, though. All right, so have a seat.
Until the very end, Bird displayed no remorse for her actions, showing neither respect for the officers nor fear of facing the consequences.
So y'all gotta rest me inside here.
Hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on. Oh. Come on.
Can you do it out the door?
I gotta do it here. I don't even need Steven.
Hurt my arm.
Okay, well, I'm trying to put your arms on your back.
Like you're praying, like this. Like you're praying.
Stop pulling from me.
Hang on.
Please.
Put your hand behind your back. Okay.
Stop pulling. Do you understand that? No.
I don't walk down the stairs.
It doesn't matter. You're pulling from me. You don't do anything that I don't tell you to do. Do you understand that?
My hand was on your couch.
I'll do that in the car. I'm not happy. Just leave me alone.
Bird was charged with felony grand theft and sentenced to 2 years of probation. However, after violating the terms, she was sentenced to only 8 months in jail. Number 3. Cashier steals $1,200 on the job. At a local Ross, a cashier was caught on camera executing a clever scheme to steal money during her shift. She used a short ring tactic, scanning cheaper barcodes or applying unauthorized discounts to merchandise.
Welcome to Ross.
How's it going, man?
Alright, so plastic employee theft, basically underringing, so discounts, and then also underringing in the manner of, like, let's say I want this shirt or these pants, I'm gonna scan a random item that's like 99 cents or 49 cents for that item. Passing merchandise, just not scanning it, putting it in a bag.
Got video of it?
Yeah, everything's already free.
How much is it?
So the total she admitted to was $1,292.94 because I also had her for cash.
She's here?
Yeah, she's here. I had her for a cash shortage from before, last year, but I couldn't prove it. But I was able to add to the case value as well. So
she's back here?
Yeah, she's back in there.
She knows you guys called us?
So I have all of the transactions where the loss occurred, where the losses occurred, and then there, like I said, she admitted to.
You have videos and everything on the disc?
Yeah. I got it on the thumb drive, and then she admitted to the cash theft. We don't have video of that because it was
admission to it.
Yeah,
today, just now.
Yeah.
She did a statement.
Yeah.
Written statement.
Yeah.
I'll just take a picture of that, and then I still got.
She'll admit to you. She's real cooperative, so that's okay. That's one. You come in here for a second. So she's right in there.
The store's loss and prevention officer now presents the paperwork and evidence they gathered, doing all the legwork for the investigation.
So this is all for you, including this. This is you. There's 9 transactions on there. This is her personal information, including her birthday. No social on there. And these are all the transactions. So basically she would item delete items, and then she would also pass off items. This is the property receipt for
So the ones highlighted is what you guys lost?
Yeah, on here and right here, there's the items that she deleted, not necessarily just lost.
Where's everything you guys lost total?
That's what I'm trying to explain. Like it's a little bit more complicated. So unless you want me to like put for each transaction how much, but basically you add this up, it's a certain amount, plus adding this up is a certain amount. So I have that. If you want me to write that down, I have that on my other.
Is this one incident?
Yeah. Each one of these is one incident. It's 9 separate transactions. Okay. So basically, it's a mixture of stuff. So this one, she item deleted stuff and then didn't scan stuff. This is the property receipt for the stuff that she didn't scan.
Okay.
Same thing here. Item deleted a bunch of stuff. Just obviously still left with the stuff. These are the stuff that she didn't actually scan. And then in one of the transactions, this is just discounts that she gave out under ringing. And once again, items that were deleted versus items that she just didn't scan. And in this transaction in particular, she basically scanned the same 49-cent SKU here for random items or whatnot. And these are all of the items that she ended up putting in the bag. But as you can see, everything's like 49 cents, and it's the same thing. And then once again, this is another transaction. Item deletes. These are all the items that were not scanned and passed.
The cashier believed her scheme was foolproof, managing to steal over $1,290. Little did she know that her transactions were being tracked and the cameras had captured her every move.
Once again, item deletes. This item is deleted and then rescan.
It was highlighted, right?
Yeah, the item that's deleted is highlighted and then rescan under a lower item, so more underringing. And then this is another underring where she gave a 50% discount on this underringing. And then this is refund fraud plus item delete. So this is a return initiated where she returned 2 items. One, the customer only presented 1 item, and then at the end of the transaction, the customer made a purchase. So it's like a purchase and a return at the same time. And then she deleted the last item on there for $69.99. So if you want me to write each
all the totals.
I got you. I already did it over here. So she's in there. She admitted to me to everything, including taking the $100 because she needed money. So
she took cash too.
Yeah, but I don't have that on video.
She's scanning those she's scanning them with somebody else. Like somebody else is purchasing those, and she's giving them the discounts, or she's scanning them up herself.
Oh, the customer comes with all the stuff.
So every single time it was involving another customer?
Yeah.
It wasn't by herself?
No.
And I guess
and during the interview, she said she just met the lady. The lady, yeah, it is, unfortunately. And then the lady apparently gave her money. So she admitted to all of that.
Except for the $100, that's...
Yeah, that was just her. She said
so
she needed
all
money.
the other stuff, but they're taking the $100 on top of it.
Yeah.
So you're going to break that down? See how much it is?
Yeah, I already got it here. I just have to transfer it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to bring her in here because this is a bigger office.
With all evidence in hand, the officers now start to question the suspect.
I'm required to warn you before you make any statements. You have the following constitutional rights. You understand? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and during questioning. You understand?
Yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during questioning. You understand?
Yes.
Any statements can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statements you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
Yes.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
I cannot make any threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. It must be of your own free will. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tell you what happened.
They called me in.
The total of everything.
They called me in to I thought it was for some training thing or whatever, but to talk to him, and we went over like everything, I guess.
What's everything?
He was asking me like going over scenarios like what do you do if somebody comes to you in return, basically going over like training and stuff, what I've learned since I've been here. So went over that, and then that's when he got into the topic of death and stuff like that. And he said they had seen an investigation on my team, giving discounts and stuff away.
According to the suspect, she gave free merchandise and unauthorized discounts to an unnamed female customer who befriended her and offered her gifts. In return, the cashier would short ring items and apply discounts whenever the woman shopped at the store.
So I made it to it though, so.
You're not really breaking down like, as far as what you do. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what you did. So can you break down as far as?
I gave out discounts to a lady. It happened multiple times, so The first time was like in November, I think. And she had a bunch of home stuff, and she wanted discounts on it, so I just gave her discounts because
Who's the lady? You know the lady?
Mm-hmm.
Family?
Mm-mm.
Friend?
I guess you could say that. I don't even know her name.
As far as the money?
The $100?
Can you tell me how much it is?
Oh, I took $100 out of my register a long time ago. Yeah, with the lady, I kept giving her like free stuff. So.
What's the lady's name?
I don't know her name.
So you're giving free stuff to somebody you don't know their name? Come on now. I mean, you're already confessing to it, so you might as well just be truthful through the whole thing.
I am being truthful.
You wouldn't risk your life and your future
I don't know
on somebody
her.
you don't know.
I'm serious. You want to check my phone? I don't know her. I don't know her name.
What's your phone gonna show?
I don't
Does
know
she
her
call
name.
you ahead of time and be like, hey, I'm coming in?
This is her number. I don't know her name. No.
So how do you guys organize it? She calls you or you call her?
She just comes in. And
How did it start happening?
I think like the second time she came in, she asked for my number and my name, so I gave it.
In the end, the suspect comes clean and tells the officer the details of her crime.
That's when she's saying that she has like a gift for me and stuff like that. She be buying me stuff, so I guess in return I just give her free stuff.
Do you remember how many transactions you done?
Well, it was a lot.
But what it consisted of a transaction? So she would bring up items and what would you do?
Oh yeah, she would bring items and I would basically like scan some of the items, but not all of them, and I would put the other stuff in the bag and not scan them.
No, it's Steph, right? No, it's Steph, right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I know now.
Can you do me a favor, son? Charles?
You know the hair now.
Huh?
You know the hair?
No, I got it over here. You leave your phone there.
Where do you live at, New York? Where do you live at?
Oh, 417 It's like on property. Across from the airport.
How old are you?
19.
What happened?
Y'all have some more in that one too?
Fortunately, the severity of the crime, the amount of money, it's not something that we can look past. Let me sit back now. You got ID on you?
It's in my bag. It's on the left.
As the officers escort her out, the suspect makes a final request to avoid being taken through the middle of the store. Unfortunately for her, she has no choice in the matter.
While you finish that, I'm gonna take her outside. Alright? And you can bring me all the paperwork.
And you got the thumb drive, right? The video, I had gave it to you.
Your thumb drive? I just gotta get a statement from you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, perfect. I got it on my.
No, you good. You're big
It's
girl.
the paper I gotta come get, right? Or you gotta physically take a statement?
Yeah, just take a statement when you come outside and bring me that.
Okay.
You gotta face it. I mean, you did it. Nobody else did it. You're alright. I would prefer not to be here, but you do what you do, right? No, we're gonna go this way. Get you out here as fast as possible. Probably gonna have to take all those earrings out, but you take that off in jail. I'm not gonna take it off. Don't worry about it.
I'm not gonna It was nice working with you, Ellie. I'm sorry. It's just me being nice, you know? Wait.
Come on.
Let me just go this way.
No, we're gonna go this way. Don't worry about nothing else. You gotta go.
Let me go this way. Bye, guys. I'm saying bye to you, girl. Oh, my son is not running. This vehicle right here?
Yes, ma'am. Stand right. Little closer. Right there.
The woman was charged with grand theft. Number 2. Church employee who embezzled and stole $40,000 finally gets caught. This next body cam footage captures the arrest of a former church employee involved in an embezzlement and theft scheme totaling an astonishing $40,000.
Are the cuffs okay before we sit down?
They're fine. Okay. They're cuffs.
Fair enough.
The 37-year-old suspect was caught stealing the church's music equipment.
I'll let you talk to him.
Hey, Mr. Montgomery.
Hi.
I'm Detective Allen with Edmonds. The reason you're under arrest right now is because of an investigation that I'm conducting when you were employed at Westgate Chapel. Okay? Let me read these to you. It's the course of everything. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these?
Yep.
So that's essentially the investigation that I'm doing. Okay. Spent a little bit of time on it, but there's some things from a personal perspective from your side that are kind of missing, and I want to give you the chance to kind of tell me what's going on with you regarding all of that. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
The officer attempts to question the suspect, but his response is unexpected.
Do you know about generally what I'm talking about as far as the things going on there?
I want to talk to an attorney.
I'm sorry?
I want to talk to an attorney.
Okay. All right, sir. I don't have any more questions for you. I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do next, okay? We're going to bring you up to the Snohomish County Jail. All right, we're going to book you there for, it'll be a few different charges, and a couple of each, but it'll involve a theft 1, theft 2, and fraud. Okay?
Fraud?
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you. Can you jimmy around a little bit to get your legs so I can close this? Or is there something I need to do with the seatbelt?
Maybe the seatbelt off and I can.
Sure thing.
I try to. It's hard to. It's hard. I can't sit with my hands like this.
With your hands?
Yeah, because it's like.
If they were further to your side, would that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what. Why don't you step out? You were not the demographic or body type in mind when these were made, so let's give you a third set of cuffs so that you can go wider.
With the suspect refusing to speak and using his right to an attorney, the officers are left with no choice but to stop the questioning.
I'm not going to be able to get over with the. You have to unbuckle that. So, yeah, there you go.
All right. We can only make this only so good.
Yeah.
You're a tall guy, so this makes it harder. don't know how I can make it any better.
It's fine.
But
I'll work with it.
Alrighty. What you need to do though, if there's something that's I mean, they're not comfortable, right? But you need to make sure you let Officer Strange know. Okay. And we'll be able to. I'm going to roll this down slightly so you can communicate with us in the meantime. Okay.
Was he still trying to call my wife, or what was happening?
I don't know who he's on the phone with right now, but I'll find out.
All right.
Later investigations uncover that the suspects sold the stolen music equipment online, including the church's drum kits, speakers, and stage gear, and pocketed the money.
As far as the car goes, you want your wife to take the car? Where is she?
She's at my parents' house in Northeast Columbus. It's like 5-10 minutes away.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go get my work phone. Actually, I think I have my work phone in my pocket. Let me get my work phone.
That's her calling my phone now. Oh, never mind. I have the same ringer. Okay. No, that is my phone.
This is my phone. Your phone's up there.
Oh, I heard something ringing. That's her ringer.
Your phone's ringing. Okay.
That's her.
All right. Tell you what. Let me give a number. What's a good number?
Yeah, that's her. That's my wife.
All right. I can answer on your phone if you want me to, or I can call her on mine.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's her number? 2117?
Yep, 2117.
Okay. Remind me of her name again.
Kenitra.
Kenitra?
Yep.
Okay.
Jackson's her maiden last name.
Okay. Right to voicemail. Try again. Try to put it on speaker, okay?
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
So she'll answer. Just keep calling.
Hello?
Yeah, that's her calling me again.
Please leave your message for.
Do you want me to answer your phone?
Yeah, that's fine. I got it ready.
Okay, he's got it. Speaker.
The man's scheme didn't end with just stealing equipment. It was also later revealed that the suspect falsified car repair billing paperwork and solicited about $10,000 from church members for a fake bill.
Go ahead and answer.
Hey, Nitra?
Yeah.
My phone's about to die, but the Edmonds police just arrested me.
What? Why?
I just left the house, and like literally, I was getting ready to head to you, bring your car, and they pulled me over right down the street from the house. But I'm on speaker with the police department, but they need you to come get my car.
Oh, is that who was just calling me?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you at?
I'm literally just right down the street from the house, like heading to the Dairy Queen.
Ma'am, I just want you to know I'm holding the phone for Mr. Montgomery here, and my body camera is on, just so you're aware of that, okay?
Okay, so I'm coming to the Dairy Queen.
No,
is that where I'm coming?
no, just act like you're leaving the house headed to the Dairy Queen before you even get to that curve.
Our house?
Yes, our house in 5.
Okay, I'm on my way right now.
All right.
Okay. Is she right here? She is about 10 minutes away, coming this way. I'm going to shut this again. We're listening, but you're going to have to yell out if you need us, okay?
Now, after months of investigation, the suspect is finally taken into custody.
On both of those ones. All right, well, do you want to bring out to jail? I will go to the station and fill out the final missing parts on the super form and get it up to you. Does that work? Okay. All right, we'll just head up together. Sweet. Appreciate it. Good work.
The man was taken into custody and was charged with theft and forgery. Number 1. Cashier thinks she can steal thousands from her job without being noticed. In Florida, officers responded to a Dollar General store after reports of a cashier stealing thousands of dollars while on the job. Here's what happened when they arrived.
Opportunity should be a student. Excuse me. Excuse me. So it was just her counting, her counting the money and then taking a little bit at a time, or?
It was like a multiple kind of.
Hey,
how you doing, Jason?
Yeah, you doing?
I'm Frank from Loss Prevention.
Hey, Frank.
We have an employee. What she was doing was scanning her phone, her cash app on her phone, and entering close the door. Yeah. And entering funds. She also took a PlayStation gift card, loaded it, but never. She was never putting money in the register. So she loaded $775. And then she also, on this day, this is all the cash. And then on this day, she let this customer walk out with $300 worth of merchandise. That's her right there.
She here now? Or?
Yeah, she's right there. She just walked out.
Okay.
So everything's on here and everything's on video for you. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Might as well call her in. Come in. Yeah. She's been cooperative. She wasn't. Yeah. She hasn't been. But Dollar General wants to prosecute. So.
Yeah. No problem. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I see it. All right.
The cashier repeatedly loaded her own Cash App account with $200 to $300 at a time without paying for the transactions. Additionally, she blatantly stole PS4 gift cards during her shifts and allowed her friends to leave the store with unpaid merchandise.
So it'll be $300 because she on the sale. On this sale. You see where it says aborted? She canceled the sale, so $300 worth of merchandise just went out. Nothing was paid for. Yeah, zero. And then these 1, 2, 3, and 4, she was never putting money in the register, but she was loading up her Cash App.
Okay, gotcha.
You want to get it, Nick?
Yeah.
Stupid.
I think what happens is we end up with a cash shortage. So we end up with a cash shortage. Okay, what happened to cash? It just doesn't walk. So we start going for it. And the first thing I tell them is look for gift cards. Look for gift cards. Look for Cash App. Sure enough, she had her phone down below the register, so she would pick it up, hit it, and then enter the number, whatever she wanted.
Gotcha.
But no money would ever go in the register.
Is that what she did on a multiple transaction, and then the one time she let somebody walk out with the $300?
Right.
Okay.
Except everything was Cash App except this, which was the
one sale.
The Sony. That's a PlayStation gift card.
Okay, for $75.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She wanted some money for her PlayStation.
Gotcha. She just straight up took that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So loaded it and then pretty much took it.
Over the course of just a few days, the female suspect stole $3,000 from the store.
She's coming in, right?
Yeah, I hope so. She was right outside. I just saw her by the door. He went to go get her. I don't know where she went.
And then okay, so these
she
are
lives
different
right around
days.
the corner.
314, 33, and then 314. Okay. And these were all on the same date, or?
No, this one was on 323.
16 and 10
So, want me to highlight the dates for you?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen it like this.
I printed them out. Let me see. So the date on this one, right here. 313, 314, 314, and
I see that one,
314.
314. Gotcha.
And then this one was on
323.
323.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Well, she's coming back, but I don't see her now. Let me see if she's there. Oh, she's right here.
Oh, man.
I'll move out of the way. Too many people, Nick. We gotta step out.
15 to 5-1.
You gotta step out.
5-1.
What's up, girl?
John there.
What you done got yourself into? Huh? Well, you know, that's not my call, you know. I mean, you own up to some things, you have a conversation with them, you know. That's totally up to them. That's totally up to them, not me at this point, all right? Now, let me just read you this very quick, all right? All right. Required to warn you before you make any statements that the following constitutions, right? If I ask you if you understand, just yes or no. I can clarify it, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Any statement must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. You have the right to presence and reputation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questions. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and reputation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any question. You understand?
Yes.
All right. If any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you have the privilege to remain silent. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. If I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement, this will be your own free will. You understand?
Yes.
Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So what's going on? Well, they gave me a list of these transactions. All right.
Yeah, I told him I'd pay it back. I told him, but I admitted to some things. He said that he would talk to you about maybe if you can give me a court date or something.
What? I mean, did you need money or what was going on?
I let the dude walk out with a lot of stuff. And then
Yeah, he told me about that. I think it was like $300-something, right?
The suspect is surprisingly cooperative, openly revealing all the details about how she stole from the store.
Or something.
And then cash up.
Okay, what happened with the cash app? Can you walk me through that?
I did like $200.
200. And how many separate transactions you did?
What you mean?
Like did you use? Because there's a couple different ones. There's a green dot. There's a spinwell.
Oh yeah, first thing you got to take my back. Spend was 200.
Okay, and then you did the green dot. And then what's this?
What is that?
Valid direct. There's another transaction for like $200 on the 14th.
Okay, that's on the cash app.
Cash app. And how does that work? Like with, I'm not familiar with Cash App app. So is it just an app you scan the card and it goes in?
App.
Okay, and it just goes on your phone. So you would just load it with however much you want it, and then you just scan it and then go into your account. Okay. And then as far as the different times where you let the person walk out, did you know the person or how did that work out?
No, I don't know. I just see it as a friend, like just when I be at the park and stuff.
Gotcha. So they just ring up a bunch of stuff, and then how does it work? They just walk out, or?
They just ring some stuff up and walk out.
Okay, so
the other one was trying to there was a boy that knew me, and he was getting some stuff, and I said no, and then he still.
Okay. All right. And that was on one occasion, right? Okay. Did you know at any point that what you were doing was wrong? I mean, did you think about it, or?
Yeah, that's why I put it. That's why I stopped it.
Gotcha. Well, this is your job, girl. I mean, it's how you make your money, you know. That Cash App scam, that's temporary, you know. That 200, then that's gonna obviously you're gonna hold it over your head that one day they might catch me. You know, ain't nothing like a steady paycheck when you getting your money the right way.
What do you think they're gonna do with that? I don't have my record or nothing.
Let me ask him. I think the other guy was good. Let me see.
While the suspect expresses remorse at being caught stealing, and despite her cooperating, the amount she stole is a felony amount.
She was cooperating. She wrote a statement as well.
Yeah, she gave me everything.
Your uncle's out there too.
She admitted to everything.
What uncle?
Your uncle? I don't know. You said she was your uncle.
Yeah. So this is the way it works, all right? And it's totally in their hands, but they're wanting to file charges. Okay, because of the amount, all right, it would be considered grand theft. All right, and it's a felony, so you'd have to be taken in. So.
Andrews Gateway in Congress, northbound lane.
36-year-old female. Pregnant wants to be checked out.
You would have to be obviously taken to the county jail and arraigned and stuff like that, only because of the amount. Okay. So at this point,
So I'll be tomorrow or go to court tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't really know how the bonds and stuff work. You know, sometimes you may get out on OR. Sometimes you might have to go see a judge the next day. I'm not sure. I mean, you don't really have a record. So, I mean, you may be able to just bond out today.
Tonight?
Yeah. So,
I hope so. I'm not trying to be in
She's never been.
And I
has no prior, so it'll probably be withheld and just pay restitution and go to the
my grandma said she'll pay.
The program. So you'll be you'll be okay.
Yeah, I just don't like the book.
yeah. So, all right.
Unfortunately, that's what my
I
boss
got
said, so I can't go against him.
I got all your information. You got a card and everything.
No, I don't. I'll give it to you.
Just put
yeah, I'll write it on.
Well, actually, put on a blank piece of paper.
Do I have to go down to the police station and take time?
Yeah, that's where we process and do everything. Yeah.
Let me make a copy of this for you.
No problem.
Despite her remorse and willingness to cooperate, the amount the suspect stole is significant enough to be classified as a felony.
And then I'll write that.
Okay.
You get to relax for a second.
I was trying to see which uncle out there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not running. Short one.
We'll do it on the way out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it on the way out. Is he still out there?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll holler at him when we go out there. I got you.
Okay. I'll shoot it to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So let me. All I know is you was wearing red Crocs.
No, black Crocs.
No, red.
Red.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Hey, you know what?
He was wearing red Crocs.
You know what? Yeah. I thought one of y'all was coming. I don't know. Need help? You right there? Okay. I didn't know you had called me.
Oh, my phone.
I was hoping it was going to be you. I was like, make this easy.
I was hoping it wasn't you. I didn't even know. I didn't know this call was here. Yes, sir. No problem. Let's see. We got everything else. We got the receipts in here.
That's your receipt. The one I gave you.
After gathering all paperwork and evidence, the officer allows the suspect to be escorted out of the store without handcuffs, even permitting her to speak with her friends and relatives on the way out.
I don't think I got it. I think you had underlined everything. Oh, it's probably right here. There we go. Alright. Want me to handcuff you out there or?
Alright, they're by the car.
Alright. I'm trying to take off now. I run fast. Alright. I don't want to embarrass you and stuff like that.
No. I got the bite. She said she wants some more.
You wanted out to take it?
Yeah, you don't. I'm good.
Oh, just leave it here? She said just leave it. Well, call me. I can take you.
You say your uncle?
You got my number right?
I got it right here. Some paper.
You say your uncle's out here?
My grandma. They might let me out.
Yeah, but also you got to realize they might be even on them. All right, so call me.
Charlie Alpha Oscar, 22 Alpha 8,
You alright? You'll be alright. Huh? Tomorrow?
Volkswagen T1.
I doubt you'll be in that how long, you know? I highly doubt it.
Just hurry up and
I know everybody being nosy and stuff, you see that?
Given the suspect's cooperation and young age, the officers take the time to explain the legal process to her, including the possibility of being admitted into the chance program.
That's when everybody want to walk their dogs and come outside. Listen, just learn from this mistake, all right?
Nico, I still here?
You're still here? Y'all can't put in the chance program? That's good right there. Y'all can't put in the chance program?
I don't know.
That's what he said. He said he's gonna work something.
Okay. We'll just check your pockets, right?
I'm not gonna terminate.
I gotta work
I'm gonna do whatever.
Where?
Just a phone number. Just a phone number.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you.
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna move my shirt.
In the end, the suspect was charged with felony grand theft and received 2 years of probation. That's 5 employees who got humbled quickly. Let me know what you think about these videos in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.